Hey, we are back with actor and comedian Michael Yo. Thanks for hanging with us a little bit longer.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Uber, so it's all good.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
It might take a minute. We're going to keep them busy.
Uber, yeah.
All right, we're going to keep this conversation going. You've had an amazing career, kind of bebopping around everywhere. Talk to us about some of your most memorable conversations you've had with people.
You know what? Like you said, I've interviewed everybody, but the one that sticks out that really saw more in me than I saw in myself was The Rock.
Yeah.
Every time I interviewed The Rock, you know, at these junkets, they do hundreds of interviews.
Yeah.
And they can't stop. They got to keep moving.
Yeah.
Every time I interviewed him, he would stop after the interview, give me 2 minutes with just me and him. And he goes, "What do you want to do?" And I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "I know you want to do more than just interview me. What do you want?" And he told me, I said, "I want to act and do comedy." He goes, "Well, you need to do that." He gave me his acting coach's number and said, if you ever want to call him, give him a call. And every time I interviewed, he goes, "Why are you still here?" You know,
Wow.
and we did that for 5, 6 years. And I haven't interviewed him in the last 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
Because you've been doing other stuff.
You know, and he saw that before. But just the magnitude of that big of an actor taking time out, going, "Hey, I see more in you. You don't see it yet.
Yeah.
You know, you can do more than this." And not that just doing that is wrong, but he just saw something in me.
Yeah.
And it's so awesome he's the biggest actor in the world. And for him to see that, and I was like, "What?" You know, like I thought I was living my dream doing that. You know? But he said, "No, you'll find out what you really want to do."
That's so wonderful.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Did you think about that when you because you just started acting a couple years ago, right?
I just started acting because I wanted to get good in stand-up comedy. I've been doing that 10 years now. But acting, I kind of like really jumped into it during the middle of COVID, which is the worst time. But then I got booked in COVID.
Yeah.
You know, so like I was doing it like 4 months, and then I got my first role. Bonnie Hunt, the legendary actress, booked me in this Amber Brown show, and it was an awesome experience. You know what I mean? It's awesome, and I've gotten other roles from that. So things are rolling in the right direction.
Yeah, they are. Is there like a show or movie that you've seen recently where you're like, I would die to be a part of that?
I would love to be in Bad Boys.
Okay.
You know, with Martin and Will Smith.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a dream to be in Bad Boys. I love Larry Wilmore. I would love to work with him. Judd Apatow, I love him. Ted Lasso, I know it's over.
Yeah.
Bring it back
Oh my
around.
God.
Bring it back
Oh my
around.
gosh. See, if I were to ever be a lead of a show, I want to bring that positivity and love.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's how my comedy is anyway.
Yeah.
But that was so good. They didn't deal with any drama or it was just beautiful, man, how positive and uplifting that show was. And him as that lead character was phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you know, in your comedy career, I know you kind of came up under Joe Coy, Chelsea Handler.
Yeah.
Is there any, like, advice that they gave to you that really stuck with you, too?
You know,
I feel like you get a lot of good advice around here.
No. The one thing Joe and Chelsea told me, do the work. Don't be a person just because they're on TV that can get stage time. Be good, because you don't want to be the person people talk about, like, oh, he just got on because he's on TV.
Yeah.
So, and Joe was the reason why I paid for my own special. He goes, bet on yourself. So I put all my money and did it by myself. And that special that's on my website changed my life. It's really on it because I own it. I got all the money from it.
Yeah.
Some of the clips gotten 20 million views. My special's at 500,000. So it's really changed my life in that aspect where now I can sell out shows before I even get it to a place.
That's
before that
wonderful.
wasn't happening. Yeah.
I have to know, what was that conversation like with your wife? Hey, baby, I'm going to need to write this check for this comedy special.
It was, okay.
Okay.
So when I first started comedy, I left entertainment. I was working for CBS.
Yeah.
That was a big, oh my God, we're going to lose all that money and we got a kid. But now it's kind of like she believed, because now, you know, I've crossed that level where I kind of made it in comedy. I can get bigger, but we're good right now.
Yeah.
So when I wrote the check, she goes, all right, as long as you think it's going to be good. And I go, I hope it's going to be good. You know? So I wrote that big check, but it paid off. It's like literally you have to bet on yourself. Because the thing is, if you don't bet on yourself, who else is?
Right.
Absolutely.
You know, I was on a show and I clapped for myself at the beginning and the guy goes, you always clap for yourself? I go, well, if I don't clap for myself, who else is? You know, you got to believe in yourself before anybody else will. So.
You got to get it going.
Yeah.
How long do you feel like it took for you to feel like, oh, I made it in this industry, like I'm doing this for real? Or like, were there any specific moments for you?
The moment in interviewing celebrities, like working for CBS, is when I stepped in a room with Denzel Washington and all these actors.
Yeah.
But also I felt and this may sound bad, but once I got tired of it, I was like, okay, I've made it. Because now I don't want to do it anymore. I want to do something else. It's like I've achieved I was on entertainment news for 12 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, what else can I do in this? You know, if you know the entertainment news, you know me. So I need to do something else. And comedy and acting was my something else.
I want to talk to you about evolving, about evolution.
Yes.
I think that for a lot of people, they have a dream.
Yep.
They achieve it, and then they realize, much like yourself, there is more. Did you have kind of a coming to terms with yourself when you realized that there were other dreams and you were going to pursue other things?
Well, I think a lot of times we may interview somebody, especially like celebrities and movies and stuff like that. They're living their dream. They're like, you hear how much they worked hard for it, and then you're going, and then you start to question your dream. It's like, me interviewing you, my dream?
Right.
You know, is it? You know, and for 10 years of the 12, it was. And then the last 2 years after The Rock and all these people go, oh, now I understand what he was saying. Like, we all have bigger dreams than what we're doing right now. You know what I mean? And it's just some people are scared to take a step away. I never tell, you know, you hear those people, quit your job and go after your dream.
Oh,
no,
gosh.
No, don't do that.
Don't quit your job.
Don't do that. No, no. Keep your job, make the money, but also on the side, work on the dream job you want to do. And I believe in always evolving. Like, my wife goes, what's your hobby? I go, nothing, because everything I do as a hobby turns into a profession.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to find another hobby.
Yeah.
So that's what I might take up golf. You know,
Yeah,
And then
I
become
really
a
don't
golf
know.
pro?
Huh?
And
Right?
then become a golf
And then
pro.
become a
Just
golf pro.
Get a
casually-
paddleboard.
Be the second Tiger Woods, you
There
know?
you go. There you go.
Golf, paddleboard.
Paddleboarding.
I know, I saw your pictures.
It's
That's
so much
awesome. It
fun.
looks great.
You gotta do
Paddleboarding,
it.
I don't know, though.
Yeah.
Just me on a board in the water. I
Carly
feel like
uses it as a
It's good
table,
time.
too.
Yeah. You got to bring snacks out there.
You bring snacks?
Absolutely. It's like a
I
picnic
thought
on the
this was a
paddleboard.
workout.
It
No.
is, but like for a little while.
For a
you
little
know?
while.
You can
Just a little
chill.
snack.
What does the rest of 2023 look like for you?
2020, well, I'm touring out the rest of the year. I'm kicking off a big tour in a couple of months. It's going to be called the Do I Lie Tour. So it's going to be great. And then, you know, working on acting and fingers crossed I'm doing a big show for a lot of big TV executives. So we'll see. We'll see.
Any little hints you can give us about
A
that?
lot
right
of
now?
big executives are I can't say who,
Okay,
but like hoping in 2024 we'll be working on my own TV show. So we'll see.
Well, come back and talk to us about it
You
when
know
you
I
get
will.
that. Thank
You
you
know
so
I will.
much,
Love that
Michael.
for
You're
you.
awesome.
High five, long
Thank you.
high five.
Air five.
Air five, air five,
You
air
can
five.
catch him tomorrow, Saturday, June 3rd at the Triple Door, and we've got more info on that on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live.
And get on it, because those tickets, they are selling
They
out.
are selling out.
All
That's right.
Still ahead on Studio 13 Live, Frolic Kitchen and Cocktails showing us how to make some